Welcome to the stream. Playing a little bit more Satisfactory today. We got Pete in here with us too. Back into some Satisfactory. Doing the old update 7. Trying to get our resources so that we can get back to higher tiers. So we're gonna actually open blueprints and look at them. But currently, we have a spaghetti base and something that Mr. Game It Out and Hibbits would be proud of. But we need to go ahead, launch this bad boy. I'm gonna push the button. Send it. Send it. Nope. Send it. What? I actually gotta wait for it to seal now?
Yes.
Send it. Oh, and you can't do that thing where you stack up all the researches and then send them all at one time anymore. It makes me the sad. All right. Let's see if we can actually get some power.
Oh, and we get trucks or tractors.
Yeah,
so that's
trucks.
good.
Oh, we can just open the blueprint. Oh, we need steel.
We're gonna need steel, yeah.
But we could just open the blueprint now.
So, have you got a?
Oh, we need lots of steel.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of stuff.
I get this stuff to open trucks.
Yeah, have you got the stuff to open coal power?
I can go grab it. I just need rotors. I got rotors over here.
Oh, I've got rotors. We just need plates.
I may have had plates.
Because we need 150 reinforced.
Oh no, I need more plates. I'll be back. I know a guy. I'll be right back. I need Lieutenant Dan legs. That's what I need.
I know, right?
Slow. My pinky's getting a workout from all this shifting. I don't like it. All right. Plates. All right, I have almost 200 of them now.
Checking the other milestones.
I broke an ankle.
Yeah, we're gonna need a fair bit of stuff to do other stuff.
Yeah, I've been kind of letting it run. I was trying to get it to go faster to build plates, but it's just without completely rebuilding it, and then I didn't have the power. It was iffy.
So this gives us pipes, pumps, and freaking coal.
Yay! All right, yeah. Now we just got to figure out what all we need for that. Nobody called you. Why are you hitting me with your ears? That wasn't a call to do it again.
Rotors, plate, or reinforced plates and wire for the generators.
Hinder. No, you're not a lapdog. I know, I love you, but you're not a lapdog.
The
Don't you
extractors
whine
are
at me.
rotors, plates, and copper sheeting.
Alright, so I got sheeting over there.
And I got sheeting as well.
I almost
The
got
only
a
thing
box.
I'm not making is plates. Is the reinforced plates.
I still have a 200 of them, almost 200, 198. The problem is the reinforced plates are being used to make the modular frames too. That's slowing me down a little bit. So I was pretty sure we need modular frames per stuff.
I'd grab all your reinforced plates.
I've got 200 reinforced plates, 172 modular frames, and 229 rotors.
Well, come on, let's go. I gotta show you where the coal is.
Did we get any concrete?
I got concrete over there.
Okay.
It's like reinforced.
I've seen the coal.
And reinforced is the only thing I'm missing. So I'm not going to hook this up just yet, because otherwise both grids are going to stall, but...
They shouldn't, until one of them runs out of power. Since they're both running pretty much right at the limit.
Yeah, so... Over here I've got coal extraction. I got to pop biofuel back in the things. You've got 2 120s with a storage box on them, just as a buffer. That way there's some in here. Then splitters off the 120s, so you can use 60 belts. So you've got 240 coal here.
Right. That should be enough power for a while. Now where are we putting this at?
Wherever you want. I'm going to get the power over here back up and running.
Well, the thing is we gotta get. I can't remember if there was water up there.
There's water around here somewhere. I gotta find it.
There's water, but do we have to have special water spots now?
There are special water spots we can use, but they're on tier 7, so.
Oh, good. One of the grids is done.
Yep, that's mine.
I'm fine with it. I can live with that. All right. So the question is...
Start the funk back up.
Just, like, cover this area with coal. No.
Oh. Why am I suddenly at 180 megawatts of usage?
I need to...
I'm confused.
I ran out of the truck.
Alright, so I got concrete over here. Didn't we have a an in-world ping button?
There used to be, I think.
Yes, there is.
By now we need like radar antennas.
So, I got concrete over here. I don't know if you can see it.
No, I don't. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe a few more pings. It's gonna be. I don't know. Not sure. Think it might be over here though. I hear a very light pinging noise.
You like found pings all over the place. Yeah. Oh yeah, so if you're looking for other stuff that I've got, all the boxes are on this platform at the other end, or the north end. So
I hope I set this thing high enough. We can put the pumps under it. Don't be hissing at me.
yeah, they'll still hiss at you in that, I've noticed, and run up to you, but then they won't do anything. So obviously they're still working on the whole hostility correction thing. Alright.
This is deep water. This is not said deep water. Why are you over here again?
I thought we had water over here. No, we do have water over here, I'm sure of it. Yeah, so there's a chunk of water.
Unless it's over by the base.
Give me a minute.
Power!
Yeah, can you ban someone in chat?
Already. Are you sure you want to ban them? Yes, yes I am. Thanks for playing. You lose. So, in other random weird YouTube news, one of the channels I watch, the Cletus McFarlane guy, he had a baby today, or actually, I guess a couple of days ago. Him and his wife had their child. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm glad, the kid's healthy and everything, working out and stuff like that. And then I was thinking, I was like, I know how much problems I had with my daughter when she got older with me telling her not to do things. And then I realized that kid's going to grow up watching his dad on YouTube doing burnouts and jumping boats and racing cars down the road and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, he's going to have no grounds to say, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is amazing.
So, there is somewhere around here, and it's taken me a minute to find it, a pool of water. A proper pool of water.
Isn't there a mirror thing?
Mirror? Okay.
That will, like, swap the
That's a
inputs?
waterfall. Not that I know. I mean, there might be. There's a lot of stuff now. But that might have been a mod, because we had mirrored buildings. You'll have to look.
I'm not seeing it in my thing.
Yeah, somewhere around here there is a large sort of pool of water, because I found a new waterfall, which, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that I have an inventory full of stuff, I'd totally jump down the hole and find out what it is.
Yeah.
But, you know... But one of these random paths around here leads to a large body of deep water. And I was banking on that.
We'll figure it out eventually. I will just use we'll use trucks to bring water up here. I'm sure that'll work out well.
Until later. So beware, fart plants still stand up.
Yeah, I see that. So the problem is now I don't know if I want to. Because if I line them up, then the belts and the pipes are going to be like wonky.
Okay, so this section's deep enough. Is this the path I need to take? Impure coal. Impure coal. That sounds familiar. Water? Water.
Power! Alright, let's see if this works. I'm out of it.
Just mark it on your map.
Yay!
There's 2 impure coal here. So we could build a subgrid over here to run...
Oh, the water pumps?
I was gonna say, yeah, and if only there was a way we could have power splitters, basically have it primarily solve one grid's usage and then send the rest elsewhere.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, a little diode action.
Then there's also over here. 2x coal impure. Stamp. Or icon.
I don't know how many power plants I need to put up here, but I know how many I'm going to put up here.
Alright, well, we now have a... Well, why don't we pivot for a minute and get the power to water power watering.
I think that means you want me to look at the map.
Should be on your HUD actually. Does it not apply yet for you?
Oh, I got it. Kind of upset that when you tase the water, it doesn't hurt you.
Hello. So this is where I was looking for. So yeah, it was right near here. So there's some water around here we can use. But if we keep going this way, we've got 2 coal nodes which we can use to bootstrap the system / get going. And it's a small amount of water, wraps around a bit. It goes off a ways. So do I have... I'm just crafting a couple of portable miners. You placing all that using control?
Oh, am I supposed to?
Well, for that one not so much, but yeah.
Oh, good thing I am then.
Okay.
You said
Yeah,
bitch. It's been a long day for me, Pete.
Yeah. So I've introduced Plum to the thing that there's global grids and foundations now. So if we hold control, we can snap all our foundations everywhere to the same grid. Which would be great if we ever need to build highways between things. So we're doing that. Okay. You've got miners on your coal now here.
I've got the power. I don't have the power.
I'm working on startup power. $20 megawatts. So 1 biomass burner will fire up 1 water extractor. Alright.
Alright, let me see if we can run over here and grab the needed items. You have to make them.
Got a craft bench.
Yeah, plates, man. I knew they were going to be a problem.
Sorry?
I don't have enough plates.
Damn. Alright.
I can make them, but it's going to take me a bit.
That's fair. Yeah, it's the one thing I don't have auto crafting.
Yeah. Of course.
So oh. So for the YouTube audience who may not have been around when during Plum's Twitch stream earlier, the reason we are so far apart compared to most playthroughs when people are doing co-op is when you're first starting off, of course, multiple people trying to use the same starting resources makes it really slow because one person grabs a stack of stuff and the other's then forced to wait to accumulate enough stuff again that they can actually do things. So instead I decided to go to the other end of the desert and build a second base so that I didn't do that.
Yeah, I just made it easier. That way when we go to start building things, we have more stuff to both share. It should ultimately make building faster. But
oh yeah, and
since we just started this morning, and for the most part, I didn't build a lot of extra infrastructure today. I just kind of let it run in the background and backstuff some things. So I am now in the need of plates by a small amount of them. So we will do what we need to do to build some more. So if you guys are coming in to watch this stream while we're on YouTube tonight, the VOD from Twitch will be ported over to YouTube tomorrow. So that way, if you guys want to come back and watch it, you can either go watch the VOD now on Twitch. It's still up over there. If not, it'll be over on YouTube tomorrow. So that way, and then I'll get it set up so that they're in the correct order. It'll be lots of fun.
some of the concrete I've got in my inventory back in the box.
What's in the box?
Concrete. Right?
No.
I did that thing where I grabbed like 4 stacks of concrete, even though, you know, or rather 8 stacks in this case, even though I really don't need, you know, 20,000 damn concrete. Obviously, it's not actually 20,000, but everyone gets the point. Back in a moment.
Yay! Yeah. Oh, back to hold the spacebar again. Oh, the beginning of this game sometimes. How many screws I need? Well, maybe okay for a little bit. I'll burn. Well, so anyway, like I said, we're working towards getting to tier 4. Actually, opening the blueprint, which we should be able to do here shortly. We have the ability now to open it. We just need steel. So if we really had to, we could push for it. Still on the big screws. Oh, just watching the screws. Nothing like watching the screws being made. There. Make some more reinforced plates. Make those, then we'll go see how many. They should give us enough power over there for what we're trying to do. I don't remember how many. I could look real quick, but
Alright, I've got 2 stacks of coal that I'm bringing with me.
okay.
So that I can pre-charge the miners and get them going. I'm gonna have to hook the biomass burner straight up to one of the water pumps.
Yeah.
Because of course, bootstrapping systems is fun.
And just get enough water into the system to have it turn over the first time.
Yeah, and then we're good.
This time with more flavor. I get enough for 8? No, I don't. I need more cables. The cables.
Back in Zoop mode. That's gotta be one. That's gotta be 2 initially. Okay. Now 4.
Well, I'm still.
I'm going to get this down to the water line, and it's going to be goddamn perfect.
Yay!
Okay.
Always look to you for a warm embrace that kept me safe and free from harm. These days, everything's changed. Pull me through my darkest days, a constant phase where everything's a game. Always stuck in the
I think we need.
and I know you needed me.
No idea.
Oh, these are supposed to do 75 megawatts. That's a secret.
more hole here.
That I'm not gone and you gotta find a way to move on.
Biomass spur.
'Cause the times are changing, the force is
Get up
rearranging.
there.
That's the way that you're feeling, you know. I'll always find my way back home to you, home to you. Oh.
Does a pump take 4? Okay. Good. And 2240, so the third one's got a split.
That could have gone better.
You probably noticed that I'm setting up endpoints for you to use.
I'm trying to make it look pretty.
Well, planning on having initially at least 2 full 300s. As to how, not really sure yet. Working on it still.
I can't put pipes on the bottom of the platform.
We don't have the floor holes.
Yeah, but we can't hang them off the sides at all. Wow, that sucks.
I don't know. That will control the flow with these ones.
Yeah, well, I guess I can just drive it through the floor. I'll be all right. Excellent. I'm gonna try to.
Do you know how much water per minute you need?
Oh, right now I have 4 of them. So that says it needs 200 or 45, so like 180.
Alright, so even just having one up and running, well, 1 full 300 pipe will be enough for now for here. Because these are all grid aligned, we could go zoop. You're able to see the holograms when I have them open, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me when I'm straight?
Like up and down?
Like, just, you should see the pipe hanging over the edge.
Yeah, it's fairly close.
Because I need to know how far forward or back I need to go.
That's about as close as I think you're going to get it.
No, I meant as in where this way I need, this direction I
Oh,
need to
that
go.
way. Come back this way. You need to be on. Like, Here. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep going. Going. Go back one. One more. There you go.
Alright. Well, that won't matter in a few minutes. Oh, it's this one. Well, that might matter in a minute. I forgot to turn that off before. Oh boy. Well, we'll work around that one in a second. Get under here. Yep, good. Nope, that's not lined up right. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the colon.
Put a little bit up there.
I completely forgot that's why I brought coal with me for this purpose. Alright.
You need to put water pumps on these things to get the water up here.
We will, and I'm going to do the calculation of that in just a second.
Well, I thought they changed it so that they locked on to right where you needed them to be at. Oh, there's a little blue thing.
Yeah, but I don't have the front pump on yet. So that's gotta hook on to there. And now, yeah, so that's where I need one, obviously. But then there's a special power line. You've linked stuff together. Damn it.
Trying to make it go.
Yeah. This
We
is
get
meant to be
coal.
a separate grid right now.
Okay.
Because right now, I need to run just that extractor and just that pump. Because otherwise, we don't have enough biomass or fuel for this.
I turned it. I disconnected stuff.
No, so long as you left everything you had intact, it would have been fine. So undo whatever you did, because I already fixed it.
All I did was connect the miners, but we have a bunch of extra coal up there now, so as soon as we get water up here, we should be good.
So that back in. Right. Because as soon as one of these fires up, I've got to go plug in a bunch of wires.
Water. It shows blue there. That one
Yeah,
shows it doesn't have. That pump doesn't have power.
Yep, that's because we just ran out again.
Can we stick coal in the
Nope.
biomass burner?
We can put flowers in there though.
I have some flowers.
Pretty much, I need you to tell me as soon as the generators are running.
We got smoke
We got smoke? Okay.
out of 2 of them. Out of 3. Yep, looks like they're running.
Alright. This pipe should be about to hit max throughput.
Yay, maximum first.
Well,
As long as we don't have yeah, 85 coal. Hit 33 poles here. As long as we can keep coal in it.
yeah. And one thing I am going to do is put in one of these right here as a flow valve.
Yay, coal power!
But also secondary reason.
There you go.
Help push it through. Alright, so, now we just have to start running pipelines from here. So, obviously I need to start working on additional pumps.
Alright, I'll go work on this.
So, let's go on the top. Of course, getting the water the distance is going to be
Yeah, it's gonna take some.
a task. Ah, the sweet, sweet sounds of industrial deafness.
Yay.
Sorry, was that I couldn't hear you. No, I don't want this in noodle mode for this. I want this in auto. Okay. I'm going to go look in the awesome sink / awesome shop and see if we can get the better pipe stands,
Okay.
because I'm going to need them for this.
Alright.
I mean, as you know, given that you're not able to stack those, having the stackable ones would be immensely better.
Mm.
So,
There should be enough points to go over there. You know, we just have to kind of be picky and choosy with what we pick to begin with.
yeah, well, that's why I want to get a bunch of stuff going. That way we don't have to be.
Yeah.
Or I run up to the swamp and nick a bunch of stuff. Because the crash drop pods around the swamp usually has some fairly high value stuff.
That's true. Well, once we actually get power, we'll be able to. I'll be able to get more stuff going through. I can.
Do we have the supports available? Wall attachments, floor hole, clean pipe. We don't have. No, we don't have the stackable ones.
Mm.
I'm sad now. But we do have wall holes, so we could place a wall, put a bunch of them on.
Yeah.
So that's the workaround we're going to have to go with for now. It does also give us floor holes, so we can, you know, deal with that part.
Yeah.
So I grabbed the 22 coupons. So we want wall, floor attachments. We want the conveyor wall, obviously. Do we want conveyor wall mounts as well?
eventually we'll. I don't know if we need them right now.
Because we've also got ceiling mounts as an option.
Yeah. And I say eventually, obviously we want all of it, but like as for right now, like I could get by without them.
Where is wall points? Grab those, because they'll make building cleaner. We don't need roofs right now. We don't need concrete pillars. We don't need road barriers, railings. We don't need ladders. We don't need the walkways yet.
Oh, so the pipes actually line up.
Alright, I think we've got... I'll put these in a box here so I don't lose them. So there's 11 tickets left. So that should let us have I'll have it a bit easier to cleanly build stuff. Oh, and it also gave us wall supports. Seven of that. Then I need to grab a wall. And that's how I'll work around it. Oh, and I should put foundation on here as well so I can... Because I'm basically going to go super foundation to, well, path along between here and there. Then just put a wall, put the plug holes on them, and that's how I'm going to do this. So it wouldn't be too bad if I hadn't had it slightly off the ground. Okay. Am I in zoop mode? Now, if I was to go... ramp up here. I assume the water's feeding from this end.
It could feed from whatever end you want it to.
I was gonna say if it feeds from this end, I will route the foundations to go the correct direction.
Because I don't have any pumps in here.
Well then, yeah, if we make
So-
it come from this way, I can foundation route this to be semi-sensible.
Toski has news. Yay for news. Hopefully it's good news. Fuck, I can use good news. Yeah, like, yeah. Nice. Yeah, my nephew that was supposed to try to his hand at that stuff also. Still waiting for any information from him. So I'm at the point now of whoever gives me stuff first, and it works for what I want it to do. We'll talk. How's the new job and everything going for you? Hopefully the move and everything's working out okay. That Ethernet cable reliable internet, yeah. That could be a thing. Reliable internet definitely be a thing. Yeah, well, new jobs always do. There's so much to learn and so much to try to figure out. There's usually a lot to try to figure out. We're down here. Yeah. Oh, I can imagine watching streams on your phone doesn't sound like a good fun.
Did I have a moment replacing that splitter?
I don't know what that splitter's having a moment. Just get coal up there. It's all tier 1 belt, so it's not going to be super fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all going to be 60 lines, so you'll have 460 lines.
Yeah.
I wanted to go for a stable throughput rather than high-speed insanity.
Well, I'm just happy you can come watch the stream. I appreciate it. That was good. That was good when we have people actually watch the streams. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna do this crap anyway. But we're trying to get some power built. It's a fun game. Have you seen all the new stuff with the blueprints and everything? Commissions are probably a good thing. Probably for some reason commissions seem to buy more cheeseburgers than playing Satisfactory. Crazy, I know. Oh, you haven't been... So, Update 7 came out this morning. Literally, like, 13 hours ago. So, Update 7 added blueprints. I can't show you those yet because we don't have them opened. But it basically gives you a 32 by 32 block that you can create whatever you want to inside of it. And then it gives you a pattern. You can go place that pattern anywhere in the world you want it. What are you bringing?
Almost finished running the pipes for the first lot of water.
So yeah, the 32 by 32 meter. So basically, it's limited that you only can have basically 4 of these wide and 4 of them, like, so a 4x4 block, and then that same distance up. So you can't put a lot of things in it. Like, you can't build an entire factory that way. But you can build pretty much whatever you want. And then you take those files and you can pull those files out of your directory and share them with people if you want.
Please tell me there's enough distance.
So like these are too big to fit in there, so you can't do it with these. But like the manufacturing for like iron plates and stuff like that, you can do it with those. Yeah, so and then they're not saved to your game, they're saved to your computer. So unfortunately, like if for me, I go between here and go to my laptop and back, I wouldn't be able to take my blueprints to, they won't auto transfer to my laptop. I have to manually transfer them. Yeah. So basically the idea would be that you build a big building and then you come in and you go, boop, 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 and put down the little pieces. And eventually you would have the different parts. It should make rebuilding a lot easier. You just have to get kind of creative to get it to fit inside the the block they want it to fit inside of. I have this thing around for a little bit. Trying to remember how much. Yeah, so we won't be able to keep all of these up and running. To yeah, so
Almost
basically,
ready to put water in the first pipe. I swear.
you're fine. I'm pretty much going to need 2 Mark II belts in order to even power the ones I have up here.
You have full Mark 1.
So I'd have to bring all 4 Mark of them up here. And I may need to figure out something to get on. Because this is great for like Mark III belts, but it may be one of those things where I just let it run for now, and then eventually, once we get better belts, it'll kind of come into its own. Because this should be more than enough power, even where we're at. Even with a single Mark I belt, should be more than enough power for our current facilities. Excuse me. And then if I go down here and eat a little bit. Yeah, no, it's so we decided to come back and kind of give Satisfactory another look. We didn't play during update. Oh, they made it too so that these guys won't attack you. There's an option to turn off so they don't attack you.
I'll do this from this end. Alright, press 4. Needs to go on here. I am now at the part of building pumps.
Oh, so many plates. So many plates. This is my favorite part of this game. In here, handcrafting stuff. Who called you?
It's Doggo. Doggo doesn't need permission to be called.
Yeah. Didn't miss anything.
Okay. I'm a little short on concrete. So...
No, good.
So just gotta go grab some more concrete, and then I will be able to deliver water to you. What water per minute rate do you need? Remembering that pipes we have a limit to 300 each at the moment.
300.
We don't get... Okay, well, good thing you worked that one out, right?
I need more than 300.
Oh, well.
I'm pretty sure I need more than 300. I need
we
about...
don't get 600 until
Yeah.
later.
I need about 600.
Then yeah, you'll have to break the
Yeah, break it in half.
So I'll get the first 300 in, and then I'll do another 600 or another 300 and get over there.
Alright, I'll be alright. We'll be good for now. This is just enough to get us power going. And then...
Well, we assume it's going to be enough.
Well, we're going to only run as much as we have water for, right?
I can get more water, that's the thing. Like, I've got space still there to get more water. Have you not actually seen how long that bit of water is? Because it snakes off around the back. Like, it does stuff.
Like that one.
Alright, let's see where the flow rate evens out.
You need to break it right here.
I got a distance problem. Okay. That's fine. I was expecting that. It is a damn long pipe run.
Yeah. It looks like it's trying. It says it's getting water up here.
Yeah, but it's not getting the full 300 yet. If it ain't the full 300, I ain't happy with it.
Seven there. Okay. That's fine. So I won't need 7 times 5.
295. Damn it. Where am I losing 5 cubic meters?
295 is probably fine.
We got 300 here. It could be just rounding. You're probably right. It's probably rounding. Unless I put the pump just too far away. Nope, it's updated. Excellent. So, along where I've got the pipes, there is a set of power lines. Do not hook that up to the grid. That's...
Got it. Hook it up to the grid.
Because this is for the pumps along this line, so it's separate. So... I suppose now we better plug that into the grid.
Yeah, it's trying to get back stuffed in. Because I'm starting to water down here, it's taking a little while for the stuff to get down here.
we go. Now there's a ramp up.
But we're between like 300 and 550 hours. I do wish these things would only power when they when there was a
That
draw.
reminds me. Overclocking has changed. So, on non-generators, the exponential increase when you ramp it up has lowered. On generators, it's now a linear increase. So, it may now be even more worth using power shards in generators.
Yeah, we don't have the resources to convince them to do that stuff, though.
Well, no, not yet, but... Yeah, so we're still not stable. So... I'm guessing it's still back, yeah, it's back stocking the other end, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, because the water's going to this end, so this end's getting fuel, it's not getting fuel. Because the other end, oh,
300.
it's slowly getting there.
Alright.
What's happening is like this one's finally full. This is at 63.
Alright, I'm gonna start building the next 300 line.
Well, it's not that big of a deal. We can't really use it right now anyway. We don't have enough.
But I mean, we've got the coal. It's just we got to get it here.
I got to divide it up too, so which wouldn't be too hard. I just basically could run the other line above it and then just drop it down in. But I got to get
I'd
the.
rather. You gotta get the. Yeah, I'd rather have the water done for it now, and then we go, oh, we need power. We just run the belt and we've got power.
Yeah. Yay! We're consuming 97, 108 out of 525.
I'd imagine you just hooked up your grid, though.
I hooked up both of them.
Oh, is my one online again?
I think so.
Mine was a different,
Yeah, I grabbed it from the
Let's
other side.
Oh, well, in that case. Well, in that case, yeah, if you're powering the miners, you're powering my stuff as well. So, cool. Ramp.
Oh. Still got enough power to run everything now. Less of a worry about it running out.
Yay, power. Power, yay. Can't afford. Alright, well obviously we need to go get more stuff. Damn it. Did I find a secret? I found a secret. Okay.
Yay, secret.
Oh yeah, we can be done with biomass now.
Yes. Disconnect it just in case we need it later, but
No, I'm ripping these bastards up. I don't want them here. An eyesore. Plus, they contain valuable parts. While production, when it dips, is still above our max consumption. We're probably going to need to investigate what that dip is and why.
it's just they're it's not getting the full bit. There's a couple of them at the end that are still kind of running out of power every once in a while, or running out of coal every once in a while.
Then I'll grab a couple of stacks out of the buffer box on my way past and toss them in just to be sure. I am going to set up another assembler. Make me goddamn plates. There's only so much handcrafting that I want to do.
Yeah.
Inside the book that I wrote, all of the words that we spoke, yeah, only with our eyes. Now is the time to choose. Somebody wins and some lose. I can
Alright.
disguise. Lay it down, hope for something better. Looking at the clouds, flavor in the weather. You
Speaking of handcrafting, here we go.
I'm gonna make some more screws now. Still won't get just full what it wants for 100 screws per minute.
Oh, in case you've forgotten, your flashlight's on B.
B for flashlight.
Illuminate. Yeah, it's B for illuminate.
Okay. I hate it when
Get it?
illuminate.
It's like illuminate, but it's with a B. Yeah. No, we might have water problems. Nine, 18, 27, 30.
Should be 315. Because it's 7 times 45. so it's a little bit over. But I didn't think it was going to run full blast, and evidently they do. So we may have to underclock a couple of them.
No, we've definitely got water problems. So yeah, your problem ain't coal, your problem is water. Which is my department, so I better figure out what the hell's gone wrong. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this is your fault.
There's 7. It's
Yeah,
a little
you've
bit
got
over
7.
300. I said that was
What's
315.
7 times 45?
315. I said that's what it was a minute ago. I said we may need to underclock one of them.
Is there 7 on the second lot as well?
Yes.
God damn you. Alright, I'll make it work.
I didn't math it right.
Evidently.
Just underclock one of them a little.
I'll make it work.
Well, no, because you're going to have to run a whole nother pipe.
I've got to run a whole other pipe anyway. I'll make it work.
You didn't even need 2 other pipes.
I'll make it work.
We don't have enough.
This has become a problem for current Peter. Current Peter is dealing with it.
I'm just going to underclock one.
Peter is sad. No, we're not underclocking shit.
It's fine. I'll overclock another one. It'll be alright.
No.
I could just delete 2 of them.
No. You're making present Peter sad. And we do not make present Peter sad. Just let me fix it.
It'd be fine if they didn't burn through all their freaking power, even though it's not going anywhere. Not how power works.
Yeah, well, they don't scale down anymore because the intention is that we'll pump it into batteries. And
Do we even make batteries yet?
soon, when we get to steel. So it's gonna.
We need to. Hopefully, we'll get.
When I get the pipe, I'm gonna have to shift these around because I'm gonna adjust the layout a little bit. Let's hope I have enough stuff for this because I've got to get I'm just gonna make a second, an extra 300, and just that way we can duck shove it in at the end, or at the ends, and
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we could math it out, right? But I'd rather just have a full 300 that we just split and shove at the end of each one of them and guarantee that it's good.
Yeah.
So, okay. Round.
Oh, damage to property. You would think that the bots for YouTube would at least hang around long enough to be a viewer for a little while. They're just coming in and spouting stupid links to things.
No, well, they're not actually,
Yeah, they're not actually viewing, they're just injecting code.
yeah. So, the wall.
Who's outputting how much? 30.
Back to here. After that, actually. Nope, that didn't go where I wanted it to. Up one.
This game is wonderful.
I think I just figured out why you're having flow issues, actually.
Yeah?
Because I've been thinking about it while I've been working on the next line. And if I power Yeah, so if I put a pump on this side instead. If I power that pump up. And I power both of these pumps. Yeah, you should be back up to 300 a minute now.
Yay!
So, I forgot that there's a rise in the pipe at one end, and I wasn't powering any of the bits there.
Uh,
Of course, it had a long way to go around a loop to get, So, small mistake on my behalf.
oh, I forgot to tell you all my fun going to get lunch today.
Oh god.
Exactly. Well, anytime that you go to get lunch and it ends in you sending a tweet and a nastily worded email to a corporation, it's gone well. So I decided I wanted pizza for lunch. So I was like, what's the most horrible pizza I could get? That's cheap because I don't want to spend money. Like, I'll go get me a Little Caesars pizza. I don't know if you know what Little Caesars is. If it's just, I think it's just a U.S. thing, but
Yeah, it's not a thing here in Australia.
think of you had a piece of cardboard and you put some store-bought spaghetti sauce on it. The least amount of cheese and pepperonis that you could to legally be able to call it a pizza. And that's Little Caesars. The only good thing about them is...
Shit, basically.
What's that?
So utter horse shit, basically.
Yeah, they're horrible. The only reason that people... like, it's actually not bad. Like, if you just want cheap, like, pizza and you want to... every once in a while I just have a... I want it because it's not bad when it's warm, but as soon as it cools off, it's utter garbage. And there's nothing you can do to bring it back. It's like normal pizza. You could throw it in the microwave or throw it in the oven and kind of reheat it. It'd be all right. Not that. It's you eat it when it's warm. Throw it out. So the last like 3 or 4 times I've gone to this damn Little Caesars. Because and their motto is it's hot and ready, right? Meaning that you just walk in, you hand them a couple of dollars, they give you a pizza. You don't have to order it. It's supposed to be in the box, ready for it to go. You walk in, they hand you the pizza. The last few times I've gone, they've been way behind. And I was like, well, how long's the wait? They're like, oh, it's over an hour. Like, your whole point is to make pizzas and have them stacked up ahead of time. How the hell can you get an hour behind? And this was like, and it was like 7 o'clock at night. Like, it wasn't like, really? And so that's like the last 3 times I went. So I went today. I go to hand the lady to pay for my pizza. I pull out a 20 and go to hand it to her. She's like, you have to have exact change. I was like, what? She says, it says it right here on the window. You have to have exact change. I was like, no, that's not what it says on the window. What it says on the window is exact change, please. I don't have exact change, hence I have a 20. I would like a pizza, please. I can't give it to you unless you have exact change. Like, oh, fuck you then. What? Like, really? So yeah, there's some strongly worded emails. Like, what the hell is it with
There
you?
rules about legal tender and refusing legal tender.
Yes, there is actually technically rules about the U.S. currency is legal for all debts, right? Like, you have to accept money. So if you really want to push it, they have to accept it, right? But where they're getting around it is that there's a national change shortage that supposedly happened because of COVID 2 years ago, and now they just don't get change because a lot of it, what it is, I'm sure what it is the owner or the manager doesn't want to go get change to put in the registers, because then they have to count it at the end of the night, and it's easier if they don't have cash in the store.
Boo fucking who?
Yeah, my response is do your fucking job. Like, I'm sorry you work at Little Caesars and you're angry about life because you work at Little Caesars. It's still your job. Like, I've had jobs in the past that I didn't like. Guess what? I still did my job. Which was basically, basically the email I sent to Little Caesars was, I don't know what it is about your employees at this restaurant that do not want to work. I go, well, what the hell? I'm like, and basically ended it with, well, since nothing's ever going to come from any of this, I'm just not going to, I just won't go to your restaurants anymore. Like, this is freaking ridiculous. Like, all I wanted was a cheap garbage pizza for lunch, not, and some heartburn from the pizza, not heartburn from the indigestion or the frustration. It's really not that good. It's cheap, and it's just like, oh, I'll just take that now. I'll go. I don't have to. And then, because my other problem is, for some reason, I don't know if Domino's in my local area has blacklisted my address or something. I don't know what the hell it is, but every time I go to order online, it won't accept my payment. It just says it won't accept the payment. And I no reason why. I've tried it like 3 or 4 different times. I've tried using cash payment, like telling them I was going to pay at the store. I pay with a card, pay with cash. It won't accept. It will not accept any order from me online. And I was like, well, you know what? You don't want my money, then screw you. Look, it's sometimes I just want bad pizza. And they don't want me to have it. But yeah, so that was lunch. So then by the time I got home, I was so mad I didn't want to eat. So when you jumped on, I went and got spaghetti and sausages. It was delicious.
Nice.
A little bit more expensive, but God, it's so much. It's a little restaurant I have here in town, and they do really good. Better than trying to, like, I can make better spaghetti myself, but it takes a lot longer, and I've never successfully made spaghetti for a single serving before. Every time I make spaghetti, it's for like an Italian family of like 45. I don't know how to make. I just the portions. I don't know how to make it that small thing of spaghetti. I have a really good spaghetti recipe though. My mom, I got it from my mom, and I've used it forever. I've slowly tweaked it over years and made it better. Now whenever my mom comes down, and he wants me to make the spaghetti, it's better. But I use mine because I put a lot more flavor in mine. I use Italian sausage instead of hamburger meat. Use enough garlic to kill a horse. definitely ward off vampires.
Mm,
Speaking of warding off vampires, so the Marvel Midnight Suns. So I saw on Netflix Morbius was on there, and I know that movie caught a lot of hate from people. I'm not entirely sure why it caught a lot of hate. Like it wasn't horrible. As far as like as far as a Marvel movie goes, yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't a Marvel movie. It was a Sony. I want to say Morbius is the same Spider-Man, Spawn type. Yeah, it's Sony. But yeah, it wasn't bad. Like I don't think it deserved, nearly as much hate as it seemed to have got. But the reason I watched it is because Morbius is going to be in Midnight Suns. He's been announced in there, so I was like, oh, I'll watch the movie. So I honestly don't know a lot about the character, but be interesting. And then I kind of did some searching about Midnight Sun, or about Midnight Suns, and it looks like that one looks interesting. But that'll be a YouTube thing. I'll put a playthrough on YouTube so that we can kind of work our way through that one. I don't think it'll be a Twitch thing, because I think that one will lead itself a little bit more towards YouTube and a single player, so it's easier for me to make a mission or two when I get home.
yeah.
I think these things are along this one. What's that? Alright, so that's going pretty much as fast as I can. Especially since I put 2 overclockers each one of these into the iron rod manufacturers.
Nice.
See if that helps us out any. Alright. Oh, the close call. It looks like we've already found.
Alright. So put on to there. Over to there.
Get some more rotors. See if we can do some more research.
Power? No. Okay.
And they fixed it where we can't send off all the stuff in at one time again or anymore.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
It makes me sad. Basic still production. I don't really need that extra slot. Extra slots would be nice, but we can get away
Okay,
without it.
Now I just
What's
have
that?
to. I just got to get the 2 new water lines up there.
And we just need steel, basically.
Each of these a head pump. Alright, that'll start with that.
Got now concrete.
Okay. Funnily enough, that is not where I want to have to put the pumps. So that's not where I'm going to put them.
Finally important. Gummy bears. Dog in the package. It's not dog treats. look so sad. Why do you look so sad?
Okay, I think I've got it past the annoying area now.
Alright, that's it. Go lay down. Don't your mind. Eyeball on my gummy bears.
Which pipe did I disconnect? Top one. Okay.
Rotors take a lot of screws.
They do. Alright.
30 more of those. All right. That's the clock. Gonna take a minute. Here we can at least get that stuff going. You get some trucks going, get some steel going. Truck station. I can make trucks now.
Well, tractors, but
Oh.
Alright. That is finally in progress. Building pipes.
Biomass for the trucks.
We can run them on coal. We are done with biomass.
But biomass isn't done with us.
I don't give a fuck. We're done with biomass. Alright. Time to redo the
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry grants access to new single steel parts. An additional project part can now be constructed. Progress to the next phase is now possible.
in the interest of not having the grid fall apart for a minute. I'm going to be careful and monitor this now. Because I just swapped all the pipes around.
Yeah, that works out for us. One moment.
Oh, water. Water. Power is about to get a little spicy.
What's that?
Power grid's about to get a little spicy.
That's good.
I'm gonna have to go with a splitter on the end here. I am trying to keep these pipes neat, but it's really hard when you have to make do with the not stackable pipe thingies.
Yeah.
Alright, and there's 1.3 gigawatts.
1.3 gigawatts.
Yeah, so I've got that other that third pipe just split and then fed in the middle of the break. That way it just keeps everything full at each end. So, not efficient, but it's at least stable.
Like a normal Tuesday.
Are you painting the pipes?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, you've got a lot of pipes to paint.
I just painted some of them.
We'll have to,
There's got to be a way to just paint everything. There used to be anyway. It may have been a mod though.
Oh no, we just changed the default swatch.
Okay. Oh, is that?
Yeah, so we have a default swatch, which changes our overall factory color. We've got 3 actually. And what we used to do is we'd put it in. Like that.
We didn't change the concrete though. Oh, I think we can change the concrete.
Yeah, the concrete's a separate one. I believe that's the foundation swatch.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. It's fine. I guess we can make it a different color. I forgot what I was actually trying to do.
Oh no, I think that's a separate concrete one actually.
I'm gonna post it. I remember.
uh, that is not a good color combo.
Excellent.
You haven't seen the foundations yet.
Nope. Oh, they look yellow. Nope, they're minty green. Now I want ice cream.
There is a secondary color, but I don't think they show in the foundations. So I'll have to swap them temporarily.
Yay.
The safety second color is khaki.
You can paint them.
Yeah, they're
I think
paintable.
they're only the default color now. They can't seem to change it. It looks like it's only the default color.
You have color cartridges, right?
I made like 200 of them.
Because
I still have 200 of them.
you do see what color I've made this stuff, right?
Yeah, it's pink.
Let me.
Yeah,
Which
you
one's
paint
mine?
that.
The left one or the right one?
Whichever one we can paint.
I was sure we could paint them. Oh well, I guess we're gonna have to have the default color swatch be something I am gonna set the foundation swatch back to something sane. Unless you prefer, instead of the silver, we have white as the base concrete color or foundation color.
Either silver or white's fine. Oh, I think they fixed it. Oh, they fixed it.
So what did they fix?
And remember where you used to be able to, like, if you ran and jumped at the tractor, you'd end up, like, driving it from, like, halfway across the map? Nope. Evidently they didn't.
I repeat my question. What did they fix?
Ah! This guy's nibbling his feet.
Hang on. I'm catching you. Ow. I hit the bean. Hello there. Ow. Whoa!
What you get? Hey, we have trucks now. Or tractors. They're kind of sad we can't connect the tractors. Because they look like they have, like, things on the front so that they could, like, connect to each other.
Wait. I gotta... Yeah, I'm working on this all now. I love just having the character off the side of me able to, you know,
Yeah.
place the character places effectively.
Kind of wish we could paint the cars different colors, because then we could at least be going.
I could have sworn we could have.
No, we've never been able to paint them. I think this is the first time we've ever gotten them changed to a different color.
Well, no, because I know they're skinnable now, and I'm pretty sure with update 6 it changed it as part of the whole thing being adjusted. Unless it's
Maybe
only
I'm
truck.
not doing it right.
It might just be... no, apparently all vehicles are still unpaintable according to this. There are skins for it though. Actually, no, that was a that was an event thing, so we may not have access to it anymore. Because of course it was the Christmas event, the Halloween and the April Fool's event and all that had stuff.
That makes sense. I'm sure if we really wanted to, we could go on in.
Okay, so there is a vehicle swatch.
It's not there.
So chances are it might be hidden in code. AKA, we might be able to grab a save editor, edit the save, and change the swatch's numbers.
Yep.
So there are supposedly 3 hidden color slots: foundations, pipelines, and vehicles. Now, obviously, foundations is net. Let me get out of the vehicle.
Pipelines are there too.
Obviously, yeah. So obviously, foundation and pipeline is there, but there's also a vehicle one which we don't see yet. And the vehicle one is just hard coded to be. Well, no, because the vehicle one was hard coded to be the standard colors, but now that one takes on the primary swatch, so I guess that's removed. And
Yeah, it's like it's going off the factory default now.
so the wiki's not entirely up to date for the for many changes.
Oh, no, I painted it. How did I paint it? Oh. So if you point at the top of it, it doesn't work. So if you point at the tires, it changes the color if you point at the tires.
Holy shit! I knew it! Fucking knew it!
So evidently you have to point at the tires.
That makes sense because of the object collisions, right? One of the mods I tried to make was a bunch of vehicle-related stuff, and bone pieces in vehicles was a freaking nightmare. Like, you know how the Explorer is very floppy?
Yes.
As the big. Well, funnily enough, it's an interesting vehicle with a skeleton.
It's like a very only like you have to like point at the center of the inside of the tire on the inside. It's like the only place that it works.
I am claiming SWAT 15 is my personal swatch.
All right, I'll change that when I have a chance to get. Please remember the numbers in case I do it by accident. Even though I don't plan on doing a lot of color.
Okay, no, it's not. I can't paint it now. Why can't I paint it?
You have to stand on the inside of it and point at the inside of the center of the tire.
I think I found an easier way, actually. Go to the back of the vehicle, aim at the rear axle hub.
Okay, yeah, that works too. Yeah, it's weird, but
it'll be ray trace collision problems.
Yeah. Whatever, we can do it now. That's the important part.
Oh yeah.
And that means that we can have individual cars and paint them depending on what their job is.
We can organize our trucks by color.
Yes. And the custom swatch, the black one, you can change that one and it won't change the other things that are using that color already. Is what it says.
I know. But it's great, probably great to mention that for everyone
In the chats.
Yes.
On the YouTubes.
I promise you, I slept last night.
Yeah. I probably should have. Alright, so we got power. we need to start making. We need to start making steel.
I'm currently still tweaking my color choice. Yeah.
All right. Well, as long as you're doing the important things.
Yeah.
It's been so long since we wanted to paint our trucks colors. It's kind of, it really is an important thing. Well, because that was the big problem we always had, was because we'd always grab each other's truck. Oh, funny games till I run out of gas.
I can't bump you.
Oh, there it goes. Ah,
Woo! Crap.
I've used half my
Yeah.
fuel already.
We need to set up a station when we can, just for the fueling purposes.
Better now? I'll look it up against you. Can't enter the tractor, it's already full.
Are you still standing on the tractor though?
Yes.
I
Kind of
forgot
is you.
this works. Hang on, let me take you back to yours. Oh, the multiplayer.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because I can't override your position very well. This thing is not.
You have to stop under it? Oh, it doesn't have power.
Ah. Thing isn't filling with inventory, is it?
No, I put it just regular in the fuel spot. It says fuel on it right here. Let's go. It says fuel.
Yeah, it just takes a hot minute to load in. I imagine actually that might be because it's got.
It's full now.
Yeah, I forgot the reason it's taking a while for it to load fuel in is because, of course, the slot on here was empty. So I'll move my one and you grab your tractor.
Mine's full now.
You didn't use your thing to refuel? Oh.
No, I refueled before I did it.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because it wasn't there when I did it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose that's a valid reason, but still, man. If you could back up onto the sand.
Look, sir, I don't like your attitude.
There we go. Now we have a platform. Yay for vehicle stuff!
More importantly, I have extra in case I run out. All right.
I mean, yeah, I got 100 foot for that reason as well, but
This poor guy's so defeated now. He just run over with the truck and I just stand there. So the next thing we probably need to do is steel. I don't know if you want to try to tackle that tonight or if that's a tomorrow thing. I don't know how much more steam you got in you.
definitely not much.
Yeah, honestly, I'm running pretty low myself. So, all right, we'll plan for steel in the morning, and then that should allow us to open. Well, I guess if I do, if I got a bunch of copper now or a bunch of coal, pick it back to the iron, and I could just use that to maybe make enough steel to be able to do the reefer.
Yeah. Right, at this point, I think I'm gonna set all these parts to start syncing. Because points. Oh yeah. Well, I think about it. We now have DNA points as well as standard points.
I saw that.
I need to get a bashy stick, and I need to go around and start murdering hogs like it's nobody's business, and throwing the pieces in there.
I've been saving a bunch of it. I haven't been using them.
Well, we've got research to do as well, but
what's the DNA points do?
Basically, instead of it all being the same pool for generating coupons, parts we craft go into standard points, and organic stuff goes into DNA points.
Oh, so the DNA points give you tickets, dude, and
yeah. So it's basically, instead of having it all go into one pool of numbers, we have two pools of numbers, so we can generate more points or more tickets. So, yeah.
Let's get us enough maybe even find out if I need steel or steel beams or steel tubes.
Did you say steel shoes?
Tubes.
Tubes. Yeah, that makes more sense. Gonna get some steel shoes.
Yeah. Oh, was it the oh, was it Command and Conquer? I need new shoes. You go there.
Okay, so our points per minute went up a little bit.
Thanks. Alright, so, I'll take a little bit of time. Let's go down here and see what I need to make. Be enough to get the research done. So at least we can start fresh tomorrow. Basically start building the blueprints. And then that should allow us to be able to start making things easier. I need steel beams. Specifically, I need 200 steel beams. Here's our buddy the train again. We're not doing trains this time. Stop taunting us. Trains that let us down the last time. We're doing trucks now. You get ready for American Truck Simulator.
Well, I've done everything that I want to get done so far. This will now generate points from these, from this iron and copper node. Not fast, but it's points. So
that. Make that. So probably not gonna have a lot of either one of these, but hopefully tomorrow, because that should be basically a half-ish, give or take a little bit of a box of steel pipes and steel plates or steel beams. So I can let that run for a little bit tonight. That way we'll have all that stuff ready for the morning. And then at that point, because once we have the blueprints, we can start focusing mostly tomorrow on building the blueprints, figure out where we want to put the factories at, and then worry about getting the trucks to start bringing stuff to the locations.
Well, I mean, yeah, once we got the factories, I can start burning roads between them, and
Yeah. So because at that point, then we just need to probably while I'm doing that tonight, we'll have to build a couple more truck stops. Just so that you have one for like concrete. That way you can just drive your truck under the concrete and then just have it completely fill your truck up.
I've still got my concrete thing here, so
Yeah, this one's got 3 concrete makers. Have you seen this disaster I made?
no, I haven't.
So I'm pulling limestone from over there. I'm pulling limestone from way over there. And I'm pulling limestone from here. I'm bringing all 3 of them into here and then stuffing them into these. Because it wasn't enough. So basically, I can run 2 of them at almost full bore, and the last one at 2/3 speed. But this one's completely full. We put a truck stop here for you. That way, you have enough concrete.
Well, as I said, I've got my own box set up over here I can pull from, so
Yeah.
But I mean, I
Okay.
suppose it really depends on where we're putting stuff.
Yeah. Well, at that point, depending on how much concrete you're using, you may need both of them.
Yeah, who knows?
Because especially when we start doing that many foundations, we start using some concrete.
Yeah. Alright, well,
Yeah, I'm just a little not enough iron ore. That's fine. Alright, well with that, I think we'll go ahead and shut down for the night. And then if you guys want to continue seeing this, we'll be back streaming tomorrow on Twitch. 7 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. We'll be up streaming on there. And then we'll see what we'll do tomorrow night. But with that, we'll let you guys go, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Bye!